Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I have a Civivi Fracture for you. Now this is a knife that I've been looking at for about 6 months, and I finally got one for a good price from NebuCloud. So thank you again, my friend, for the fantastic deal. And so here we go. So this is the Civivi Fracture. To my recollection, I believe this was Civivi's first slip joint knife. You are actually going to be running on a traditional slip joint construction here with the back spring there. You do have a half stop and then it snaps right into place. Now this knife here is going to be a very good size. We have, let me see what I've got here. I've got a Sinrenmu 1421, which dwarfs that. And then of course, what would I be without a Victorinox Spartan for comparison? So you can see there, it's a little bit bigger than your Spartan, but not as big as Sinrenmu. But I will say it is a very usable blade size. Now, the blade is made out of 8CR 14 MOV, and Civivi likes to do these very, very tight and very small blade etches when it comes to marking their steels, and you kind of have to hunt for it, but there it is, your 8CR 14 MOV. Now you're probably going to say, well, that's not a very good steel. It is, especially for a slip joint. This will strop up no problem, and it will be very easy to sharpen up either on a hard Arkansas or even a ceramic rod. So for me, I think that's actually a fantastic choice for a slip joint, and it being 8CR, you're going to have a little bit more play when it comes to being able to strop it in the field, or when you don't have anything to sharpen with, you can probably just take your belt off and use that as a strop. So this knife has Torx construction, and that is one thing I actually really love about it. You have T8 hardware and then you have T6 hardware in for the pocket clip, but those screws are all flush, so that is fantastic. The G10 on this is not very rough, not very tough, and it's not going to tear up your pockets, which makes me happy. And then all the edges on this knife in the handle are rounded. They are rounded, and that really makes it feel good in the hand. So this knife is going to be very, very comfortable in hand, especially if you're going to be using it for some harder work. Now the back spring, I feel I would give it maybe a 6.57 in the strength, but I find it to be completely acceptable for a knife like this. I'm not expecting a extremely strong back spring, but when you do close it, you do run into this small bit of blade there. So if you are having a lot of force come down on this blade, you may cut your finger open. So just be aware of that. So this is the Civivi Fracture. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It is a new knife to my collection, and I will definitely be enjoying it. And again, thank you so much, NebuCloud, for the great deal. So till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.